tonight on Connecticut's news station, celebrating the champs.
Super UConn fan. I'm born and raised in Connecticut. How can you not?
Hartford prepares to welcome Husky fans at a national title parade for the UConn men.
Sunny and seasonable heading into the weekend. The big story is the warm-up next week. Your full forecast coming up.
Plus, reward offered. The search for a suspect more than 3 months after an elderly woman in our state was killed in a hit and run.
Also preparing for Easter. See some of the special holiday traditions happening here in Connecticut.
And a warning for pet owners tonight. Find out why Easter time can be very dangerous for dogs.
Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
And we begin tonight with the city of Hartford preparing for a celebration fit for champions. Good evening, I'm Ben Goldman.
And I'm Samaya Hernandez. Thanks for joining us. The capital city will host a parade for the UConn men's basketball team, which won its 5th national title on Monday. Here's a map of the parade, which starts at 10:30 a.m. It begins in the state capitol and it will wind through Bushnell Park and go up Trumbull Street. It's been a very exciting week here in Connecticut, especially if you're a fan of the Huskies.
Who's not? People from all over the state and even further away will come to Hartford to honor the new national champs. Fox 61's Gabby Molina joining us live in downtown Hartford tonight to show us how the capital city is getting ready for the fun weekend. Gabby?
Ben and Samaya, it really just has been the best week and such a great week to be from Connecticut, where everyone celebrates the Huskies. That parade does kick off tomorrow morning in front of the state capitol at Trinity and Elm Streets, where I'm standing now. They'll go under the arch behind me and make their way in front of the XL Center, where there's going to be a rally. Several of the players are set to speak, including Andre Jackson. Earlier today, some fans got the chance to meet him as they continue to keep the celebration going. In Connecticut, many people come from long lines of Husky fans.
My whole family went to UConn, so we've been UConn fans for 50 years. Long time.
It's in their blood to bleed blue.
Oh, very much a family affair.
A family affair passed on for generations.
From Connecticut and grew up watching them.
Jamie Cody of Manchester is a lifelong UConn fan. And now her son Paul is too.
I thought they were probably going to win ever since they started.
Born in 2014, the last time the men won a championship, and cheering them on ever since.
It's something that we get to do together.
The Codys were among those who lined up at Dick's Sporting Goods in Manchester to meet one of UConn's best, Andre Jackson Jr.
It's awesome to just see all the support and everybody that had our backs, you know what I mean, the whole time we were there playing the tournament.
As people watch them play, they notice something special.
This whole group is different than some of the other teams in the past, that these guys all work together. It's almost like one big family.
Yeah, definitely. We're a family, and that's kind of what we stressed was just our culture and just relying on one another out there on the court.
Family, just like the one fans watch the games with.
The games together was really fun. Great experience.
And on Saturday, all of Connecticut will join together as one big family to celebrate a spectacular win.
It's bringing an entire state together to have a parade because after the championship game at Stores, all the students were all together. But this is going to be a moment for the entire state to come together.
We have much more information on the parade, including the routes and any parking things that you need to know about. That's up on our website, fox61.com. Reporting live in Hartford, Gabby Molina, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Great for them to go meet Andre Jackson. Gabby, thank you. Connecticut's congressional delegation is introducing resolutions honoring UConn's national championship win. The resolutions commend the Huskies' performance and also recognizes Adama Sanogo being named Most Outstanding Player of the NCAA tournament. In a statement, the delegation says, quote, 5 national championships doesn't happen by accident. They're the result of coaches and players, hard work, and unwavering support from everyone in the community. The college basketball capital of the world in Stores has been reaffirmed.
If you can't make it to Hartford for the UConn Victory Parade, you can watch it right here on Fox 61. Tune in Saturday at 11:30 a.m. You can also stream it live on fox61.com or the Fox 61 app and on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank for a first look at the forecast. And Rachel, how do you think the weather is going to be for the parade tomorrow?
I think people will need to bring a jacket with them. Temperatures are going to start in the 40s, but you'll also need sunglasses. And overall, we know we can get a lot of different kinds of weather this time of year, so this is a big win. Temperatures will begin in the mid 40s, heading towards noon, 1 o'clock. We climb into the low 50s. Again, bright sunshine, low humidity. Overall, it's a beautiful day for tomorrow, and I think Easter Sunday is going to be great too. 46 for the New Haven area. Hartford right now in the low 40s. It is much cooler than it was at this time yesterday, about 15 degrees cooler across the state, with temperatures that are in the upper 30s to low 40s inland, mid 40s for the Connecticut shoreline. And if we widen out the satellite and radar, you'll see some rain to the south of us. Get a good look at that, because we're not going to be seeing very much, if any, rain, not only in the coming days, but in the coming week or so, maybe even week or two. Tonight will be cool. We're going to see the wind continue to diminish, and we'll see the skies clear out as well. And that will allow temperatures to drop pretty quickly. We think dropping back into the 20s to right around 30 as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. So a frosty start to the day. We'll see some high clouds mix in with the sunshine occasionally, with high temperatures rising into the lower to middle 50s as we head through the afternoon, and the wind is not an issue like it was outside today. We'll see similar numbers for your Sunday. Blue skies, mid to upper 50s, and then temperatures get off to the races as we head into next week. We have the most impressive 7-day for warmth that we've seen so far this season. We'll show it to you coming up.
That's pretty exciting, Rachel. Thank you. New at 10, a reward is now being offered more than 3 months after an elderly woman was hit and killed in a hit and run in West Hartford. 89-year-old Eugenia Yurovsky was walking near the intersection of Boulevard and Whiting Lane. That was back on December 20th. Police say she was hit by an SUV, which is believed to be a 2010 or 2015 GMC. The West Hartford Rotary Club is offering a $1,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction. Anyone with information should call West Hartford Police.
Tonight, a 20-year-old man is recovering after police say he was shot in Bristol. Officers say it happened just before midnight at a home on Davis Drive. No victims were found there, but that man walked into a hospital with a gunshot wound while police were at the home. Anyone with any information should call Bristol Police.
New at 10, both directions of the Berlin Turnpike were shut down this afternoon after an SUV crashed into a utility pole. Berlin firefighters say they were sent to the scene around 1:30 this afternoon. The turnpike was closed on both sides because of low wires hanging over the road. Eversource crews arrived on scene to fix the damage. No word tonight about injuries.
New at 10 tonight, a Stamford man will spend 20 years in prison after killing 2 teens while driving more than 90 miles an hour drunk. Stamford police say 21-year-old Jerry Diaz was speeding on Canal Street with 5 other people in the car back in August of 2019. 19-year-old Kaimani Pollock and 18-year-old Nishan Tolliver died in that crash. Investigators say that the group in the car was drinking underage, and Diaz was driving up to 96 miles an hour in a 25-mile-per-hour zone. Diaz is scheduled to be sentenced in June in a separate case of threatening his ex-girlfriend and another person with a gun while he was out on bond.
And new at 10, Watertown police arrest a Waterbury man after they say he crashed while trying to get away from officers. 26-year-old Anthony Alvarado is accused of violating his parole. Officers also say he had a warrant out for his arrest. The crash happened just before 5:30 yesterday afternoon near the intersection of French Street and Tarbell Avenue. Investigators say Alvarado hit a pickup, which caused that truck to hit a vehicle stopped at a stop sign. Officers claim Alvarado told them that he was trying to get away after seeing a cruiser heading to the house he was inside. He is in state police custody tonight for the arrest warrant and parole violation.
Another blow for Sikorsky in the Stratford Company's battle to regain a $1.3 billion military contract. The Federal Government Accountability Office denied Sikorsky's challenge of the Army's decision to give the Black Hawk replacement contract to Texas-based Bell. The Connecticut congressional delegation says it is deeply disappointed in the decision.
I am very fearful that the Army has, in effect, chosen a bright and shiny object, which is going to be far more expensive and far less cost effective.
There are now concerns about job loss as Sikorsky currently employs about 8,000 people here in the state of Connecticut. Senator Richard Blumenthal, though, says employees should not be worried because the Black Hawk isn't going anywhere anytime soon. His words. He also says that there could be another potential defense contract for the company in the future.
And an update tonight in West Hartford. The town has finally decided what to do with Coney the whale. The giant statue was in front of the former site of the Children's Museum on Trout Brook. The town says the original plan to move Coney is just too costly, so they'll be removing just the tail and relocating it to the Trout Brook Greenway across the street. The plan is to have an artist design a statue that will make it look like Coney is diving into the water. No word yet on when the move might happen.